Get ready to crank up the vibes. It's time for another episode of Island Time at Latitude Margaritaville, located in Hilton Head and Watersound. Last time on Island Time, we let creativity flow in a watercolor basics class. This week, we're turning up the sweetness in a royal iced cookie decorating class, where frosting meets fun and every cookie is a masterpiece in the making. Let's rewind to some of the latest moments our residents loved. Water Turkey Bowl at Latitude Margaritaville Watersound. Friends and neighbors made a splash at the Water Turkey Bowl, swapping cleats for swimsuits in a poolside twist on flag football. Holiday Artisan Fair at Latitude Margaritaville Hilton Head. We gathered at Latitude Town Square for a festive holiday artisan fair featuring handcrafted treasures from talented local resident artists, perfect for holiday cheer and one-of-a-kind finds. Turkey Trot at Latitude Margaritaville Hilton Head. Runners and walkers kicked off the Thanksgiving with a festive morning of movement, community spirit, and lighthearted fun. Buccaneer Ball at Latitude Margaritaville Hilton Head. All part of a swashbuckling celebration, residents dove into pirate-themed fun with a lively golf cart parade, distillery tastings, line dancing, and live music. And now over to our fellow pirates celebrating Pirate Fest and Buccaneer Ball.
Oh, we're celebrating Pirate Fest. This be our 7th year of Resident Pirate Fest here at Latitude Margaritaville Hilton Head.
We dance, we sing, we got golf cart parade, we have best costume, best cart, king and queen, which these are former king and queen that I'm standing with.
It's the greatest celebration in Margaritaville, that's what it is.
Okay, so we're in the last Mingo Theater, which is like a multi-purpose room. We do all kinds of events and activities and programs in here. And I'm so excited, if you can tell by my voice, because today is the iced cookie decorating class. It's going to be amazing. Behind me, they're all set up. They've got their display of cookies and frostings. So come and join me. Let's get messy, let's get creative, and let's get cooking.
I think everybody needed their icing because these were made last night and they tend to separate. So we got to knead up the icing. And even halfway through, pick it up and knead it again before you try it. And then before you try it on your cookie, even try it on a paper towel
Like
or
this?
something just to make sure. Yeah.
Is that not right? First of all, your cookies are amazing. I see them at many, many events. But you do themes,
It's usually like whatever holiday is nearby. Like last week we did another Thanksgiving class, but it was like a pilgrim, pilgrim girl, pilgrim boy. You know, it was more of the separate Thanksgiving cookies.
Okay.
And so then I decided, to make it different.
This is
to
adorable.
do a platter.
This is adorable.
But like in Halloween, we did, the first class was just like general fall. And it was pumpkins and caramel apples and wagon with a pumpkin. And then the second one was the more trick-or-treat ones, like the ghost, the witch, things like that.
How often do you do the class? How often is
It's
Lifestyle
either once
offering
or
this?
twice, either once or twice a month.
Oh, wow.
Yep. And so next month, in December, we're doing an advent calendar with the little miniatures where you have the box and you open up a door and you get a cookie a day. You would like that.
I would love that. You mean 4 cookies a day? I'll do a large advent calendar.
And then the second class is the bigger Christmas cookies.
Oh, that's so fabulous. And I've seen yours, like people will order up cookies from you for events. They're just spectacular. I mean, they're stunning. But when you first started this out, I think you only had like maybe 3, 4, 5 people that came.
I started it out in my house.
Oh, wow.
And so I would set up my table and my counter, and I would have people from, my phase come over and do cookie classes. And then...
and it blew up. And it just blew up into this.
Yeah.
This is a great
I would have never thought.
size. You wouldn't have? As soon as I saw your cookies, I didn't realize that you were the master behind all of those beautiful cookies that we saw.
Well, thank you.
That from start to finish. I mean, you bake the cookies. You do the frosting and all of that.
And the people that come to the class, they leave with a recipe. And so I give them all kinds of hints and everything and tell them how to make it and what to do if you don't have I gotta show you my rolling pin. Can I show you my rolling pin?
Yeah, absolutely.
So like this is so cool because it's got the edges. And so it's 3/8 of an inch. So when I roll it, the dough is always 3/8 of an inch. Yeah. And it's not, because sometimes with the regular rolling pin, you might press harder.
Sure.
And so like to get all the things, because the people want to go home and make the cookies. And like this is like $50 or $60. So I tell them you can just use your normal rolling pin and put like 2 magazines on one side, 2 magazines on the other side to get that even.
Just saw that. I just saw that they put, I think it was like 2 new, something that made their edge. That's a brilliant idea.
Yeah. And then like the backs of the cookies look like they're all mesh. And I have a mesh mat. And
so professional.
I tell them about the mesh mat because it's all little squares. So the icing doesn't spread, because when you put the cookie on here and you put it in the oven and it starts to bake and it gets, melty, it sticks in the squares. I just give them like a lot of little hints.
So what's your
things like
background?
that.
How did you get started in this? And have you always been a
Teaching.
bake?
No.
Okay,
I was a first grade teacher forever.
there you go.
And so
I knew
always
there
tell
was
them, I'm
something
like,
there.
if I start to talk to you like you're 5 years old, that's why.
Use that at home.
But
for Chaz.
yeah.
Awesome. So did you do any of
So-
that with the kids? I mean, you can
Oh,
relate
I did.
this.
I did cookie club at school,
No.
and then for holidays, I would always make the cookies and bring it all in, and the kids would do that.
That's so
and
fabulous. Don't you get a little nervous about the fact that you're gonna make them so pretty that you don't want to eat them?
That's probably better for my waistline.
Yeah.
But
Mine's for decoration, and I probably wouldn't eat them.
What number is your house? Because if you're gonna leave them out and you're not gonna eat them,
A dessert table thing to somebody's house for Thanksgiving.
what a brilliant idea.
So then they can eat it.
But it would make a really great centerpiece on a dessert table.
absolutely, they won't last that long at my house. My husband will eat it as soon as
I don't even think that this would ever make it to my house from here
That's
home.
what these are for.
Okay, that's not gonna stop me. I did not realize all that goes into this class. I mean, there's bits and pieces. This is gonna be a long class. They're gonna learn so much. They're gonna be able to take all that they know home to do it again. But I'm just intrigued at the different layers, the different things that go into making such beautiful cookies, almost to the point where I would be invested in 2 hours of time that I don't know if I'd wanna not eat it, but I definitely will eat it. That was an amazing class. I hope that you join us for one of these classes. There's so many different things that she can do, different ways that we can bake and show our cookies off. So join us again and let's do a little bit of baking and decorating together. From new adventures to fresh experiences, here's what's next. Full moon yoga and bonfire, holiday tree DIY workshop, intro to line dancing class. From piping to sprinkles, these cookies were almost too pretty to eat. Almost. Thanks for joining us on Island Time, where creativity is always on the menu.